following video may contain content parents may find unsuitable for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everybody, it's Hunger again. And welcome to more Minecraft on YouTube. Yeah, that thing we do on Saturdays now. You know, I don't have like a catchy name for it, like, you know, Spelunker Saturdays or anything. Like, I just... we just do Minecraft on Saturdays now. It's fun. Anyway. Hey. Oh, look, it's Steve Lock Prime. Come here. It's, oh my gosh, he just jumped right off. I can't do that. I'm not creative. Anyway, let me follow him down here. But anyway, so yeah, we have some very cool things to look at today that Caps has been very busily preparing since last week, and I gotta say, I'm kind of hyped for this one. So, believe it or not, Caps has constructed his very own mini-boss event at the arena. This is really, I think, what I really wanted from the arena all along was for the arena to be a place where you could spawn kind of special encounters and fight them, you know. So I'm really looking forward to it. Anyway, before I leave the castle and get to that, I do want to get in contact with everybody else on the server via voice chat. So give me a second to open that up.
Come in, you royal boob.
Hello. All right. Caps is already in voice chat, although he is muted at the moment. So, anyway, now that that's taken care of, let's go on and, yeah, oh, no. Okay, yeah, yes, here we go. Alright, so we're gonna go to the arena.
Hello.
Hello. I'm very excited. This is gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I also spent the rest of the day fixing up the arena. The arena is finished.
Oh, good.
It is no longer the punished arena. It is the finished arena.
Oh, very cool. I am very much appreciative of that, you know. And, you know, I really like the thought, you know, because, like, I think that's what I always wanted from the arena. Like, you know, Rude originally built the first arena as a place to do PvP because he was really wanting to do that, more of that type of stuff in the game. I've never really been one for PvP in Minecraft. I always thought the arena would be much better served as a place where you could do what you've done here, and that is where you can summon sort of specialized encounters that only take place here, and sort of do battle with them, or make monsters fight each other in there, you know, like for my amusement. So,
Oh, you'll like this battle.
yeah, no, I'm thinking this is going to be very cool.
Yeah.
So,
But I just want you to see this real quick before we go in here and actually see this.
oh, okay.
I actually fixed up these rooms. Like this if you saw this last week, this was empty.
Oh, okay.
This is all new.
Okay.
I did this so that you could fix up your weapons and everything. Trust me, this is not an easy battle.
Okay.
Your weapons might break.
Oh,
So that's why I'm giving you this warning now.
I see.
Rest up, you will need it. Yeah, I think I put everything in here that you might need to prepare for a fight.
Interesting. All right. That's terrifying.
I don't know if you do this or not, but you could put fence gates down and then put carpet over them and jump over it.
Yeah.
It's the only way you can actually jump over fence gates.
Yeah. No, I knew that you could put like carpet and stuff on top of fences to.
But thankfully,
to get around them.
Enemies don't jump over it.
Yeah, which is nice. You have the blue side, which is the same scenario.
All right.
That's very
Hey,
cool.
so listen, don't turn the rain on, please. Leave it as it is so I can show Hunger all the stuff.
This is so we have all these little light things in the arena now. Is that just to keep mobs from spawning in it?
They're yes and no. I mean, there's
Wait, so
there,
someone
it's
turned
there.
off the rain?
Do not. Yeah, I did. Leave it off, please.
Okay.
I'm showing Hunger around. But these 6 right here, these are where the enemies spawn in at.
Oh,
And
okay.
this circle right here is where the boss spawns in at.
Okay.
This spot right here.
So they're just
where-
handy dandy markers, in other words.
Yeah. This one right here is where loot chest 1 spawns if you're playing on normal. And then if you're on hard mode, it actually gets a second boost right here. Like you get a second chest right here.
I see.
So it's actually worth playing it on hard.
Yes.
But
Okay.
yeah, if you follow me around back here.
All right. All right.
Oh, this thing.
I even
The
have
book.
lore.
The lore.
The lore behind it. Yes, I already read it.
The zombie known as Pumpkinhead is said to rule over a large biome called the Pumpkin Paradise. He appears in a cloud of smoke, wielding a set of iron armor along with his signature carved pumpkin helmet. With his terrifying speed more than enough, he also commands a horde of jack skeletons, who all carry golden swords instead of the usual bows. Pumpkinhead spawns with an army of 6 jacks, so be very wary of his undead general. Okay. That's cool.
Whee!
Oh.
Going upstairs, are we?
Oh, are we going up?
Ooh, summon Pumpkinhead. Hard mode.
So I guess all I have to do is bring DC's Royal Flush Gang and I'll be fine. I mean, heyo.
Hello. So, what does this
All you gotta do is just press the button.
Oh, so the switch
There
does
he is.
hard mode. Okay. So now
I
we just
want
have
to
to go down and
hard
fight
mode.
them.
Hang on.
Don't start hard mode now, because that would
Yeah,
summon another one, right?
No, what hard mode does is it puts special effects on all of the enemies and gives them upgrades to their armor.
Oh, so if you start hard mode after summoning him, and then it's still fine. It doesn't
Yeah.
make more.
No, it does not. You're actually supposed to press the
Oh,
button.
golden armor, I see.
lever.
Press the button and then pull the lever.
I just got killed immediately.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Okay.
Hunger,
How
are you
my
not
shield works?
What's up?
playing on your realm?
We are in the realm.
We are in the realm.
We're in the arena.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait,
Ow.
never mind. I lost my way in the menu for a moment.
Hold up.
Got him.
What?
You know, I'm just gonna snug them from up here.
Okay, I'll download the resource packs.
Right.
Come after me, I can dare you.
All right.
So, how's everybody's week been?
So,
This guy is fast. My weekend's been fine.
Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, Jesus!
Did you see that thing that somebody posted about Barracuda?
Is it the song from the 80s?
Yeah, so there's a song on the soundtrack for Sonic 2, the movie. That's called Barracuda.
Yeah.
But Barracuda is also the level select code for the Sonic 3D Blast.
Yeah, that was. I had to mention that.
Yeah, it's just funny. Okay, he's
Yeah.
running around in circles. I'm frightened.
Yeah, I
of
went and
this.
saw Sonic 2. I was,
I went to see that movie last night, actually, yeah.
Got 'em.
pleasantly surprised, but I'm a little annoyed by the franchise.
Also, make sure not to spoil anything, because Aquan hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not going to be much of a spoiler. You see less of Sonic's world than in the first one, which is what I was afraid they would do again. And I'm hoping that for the third one they go all out, and they go back to it. Like 90% of the movie, not on Earth.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Sonic. The next movie's gonna be Sonic Adventure 2, hands down. Like that's what everyone's saying. They're fucking in love with the idea of it being Sonic Adventure 2. And there's even fucking there's even hints in the movie. Like one of the helicopters even has like SA2 like on the side of it, like as its tag.
Yeah, and the credit sequence teaser was pretty much telegraphed by that.
Wait.
And the thing is, I knew all that was going to happen when I saw the leaked behind-the-scenes photos. But overall,
I got killed.
There you go.
Go ahead, Caps.
Why is it nighttime?
It's
I was gonna
Hey, I might land a hit on that guy.
Once you beat him, it actually changes back to day.
Whoa.
Oh, allow me to come by and try to help
Thanks to that,
with
there's zombies all over my freaking castle right now.
Yeah, and there's creepers all over near my shack.
Probably
I see a cow in front of my...
remember what I said to
door.
like rest up over here. That's because I wanted you to be close to this fight instead of having to walk all the way back here.
That's okay.
I have the ability to fly from the top of my roof all the way to the arena.
Just it basically just reminded me to put some lanterns out down over here.
So what's with this absolute zero thing? Can I ride it all the way up to heaven or something?
No, it's just there.
Oh.
You say
It's actually
that.
where it's 0, 0, like on the coordinates. I think it actually does go all the way up though.
Hey, I killed
You
him,
beat
I
him.
think.
And look at and both loot chests show up.
Oh, because he clicked the hard mode level or lever.
Let's see. Ooh, take everything. Cool. Oh, I got his enchanted helmet or head.
All right. Now, can Hunker do this fight without you coming in the way?
Wow.
Okay, sure.
No,
It's no offense, but it's
come,
like I
come
want
all
to
over it. It's okay. No, I mean, you can help all you want. What did I say?
The problem is, it's like I just want you to actually like show off the loot and everything that I've so literally painstakingly spent all this time like trying to like show you on stream.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay, I'll let Hunger fight him. I'll just sit back and watch. Got the nice, powerful.
Like I'll
curse
tag.
of banishing.
I'll jump in.
Up
I'll
ahead.
jump in with my shit and help. But
no.
wait. Hey, Hutch hasn't seen the Sonic movie yet, Sonic 2. So if you could go ahead and just spoil the hell out of the movie in chat for him, that would be great.
I don't think he would care, honestly.
that'd be
Goodbye, cruel world.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Oh no, like
I don't think he would care.
yeah. Well, that's the thing is he's constantly spoiling shit for me, so you know. And
Yeah, but he doesn't care about spoilers.
There was that moment that Sonic turned into a werehog that fucking blew my goddamn mind.
I should probably stand in the audience, actually.
Oh, here
instead of behind the-
here, this is Sonic and Minecraft relevant. The realm that I have with Sonic is actually updated.
Yeah, I saw that there was a thing with the Master Emerald now. You can get the Master Emerald in the Sonic Minecraft thing.
Yeah, you get the Master Emerald in
Master
Labyrinth
Emerald?
Zone now.
Oh, fine.
Like, yeah, you
Cool.
gotta track down up to 6 pieces in like, I don't know how many acts it is. But,
What kind of super powered? Oh, okay.
Huh?
I must have stepped on a new superpower pad. I don't know what the heck it is.
oh, the speed
It's
boost.
the one
pad
that
is over
makes you
near the
speed up,
Punished
right?
Arena.
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah,
remember
now
the speed.
I put it there just like today.
Okay. Well, the thing is, I don't remember the speed boost also doing the swirly things that make it look like you're drunk.
That's because
must-
I don't have the effect. I don't have the effect turn. Yeah, give me
Yeah.
a second. Here, let me turn that off.
Alright.
Effect at
Best of
ER
luck.
equals 2, speed 15, 30 false. I think that's the right one. Alright. Maybe it works now. Maybe.
So wait.
Oh no, it was working.
you
It's
still
just
got
that
You still got the effect, so it's true
Yep.
instead of false. Okay.
So
Wow,
wait,
I like that this.
I don't get why the effect is supposed to, or why the true is
I like.
the effect doesn't show up. Like,
By the way,
but
I like that this iron hoe is called Death Sickle. That's
Death Sickle,
sick.
yeah.
Cool.
Alright. I'm telling you, Iron Hoe is Iron Man's mistress. Shh.
The Death Sickle.
Oh, and I thought that would be Riri Williams' name.
Oh, maybe.
And actually, I was gonna say, why not just put like a bed over here real quick
Moving straight into battle.
and use this,
Give me a
and
second.
then just go through here. What I'll do is I'll actually make it so that like this.
I pushed the death button.
Yeah, it's nighttime again.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yo, who turned off the sun?
It's part
You
of
guys,
the,
you guys do a
it's part
pumpkin.
of the battle effect. The
Uh-huh.
lights come back on once the battle's over.
Uh-huh. So I can't use my super god powers and turn the lights back on and kill him?
Well,
Okay, I'll go to bed.
That's okay.
actually, here's what's funny about that.
Well,
Or the pumpkins on their head actually
protect
keep
them.
them from burning in the sun.
Nice.
sweet. Also, fighting that thing made half of the
Oh, cool,
bar
I
from
killed it.
my shield go down.
Yay!
Yeah. See? Cheese strats. And you got one chest out of it.
Yeah.
I have
like
to admit
chests.
that that Barracuda cheat reference is pretty pretty cute and everything. But I
Here's
never.
What's cool about that too, Hunger?
Uh-huh.
That those items will always respawn too. So
Yeah.
every time you beat this boss, you'll always get these items.
Oh, cool.
So doing it on hard mode, you can just use this to farm these items indefinitely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I...
Get out of here, Jack.
Let's see.
Oh, you guys over there. Your golden swords. What do you think
Have to
of
admit that the Barracuda thing is really clever reference, but I never
See,
really
I-
played Sonic 3 much.
No, it was
Sonic
Sonic
3D
3D Blast.
Or 3D Blast.
Yeah, the one made by Traveler's Tales. Like,
I used to play the heck out of the Saturn version.
Hey,
like
Fish
I
is
actually
here.
like that, but I actually really like that game. The one for the Sega Genesis.
Death Sickle,
Like-
Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, Efficiency 4, Mending 1. Oh my gosh, I have a new hoe.
That is, yeah, that's it's the best hoe you can get made. It's the best hoe made of iron.
It's the best iron hoe in the game.
I get to attack people with this iron hoe.
She is Iron Hoe. Na, 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 na. Oh, sorry. Anyway. Boop. All of the gold.
Oh. I just felt like making room.
Oh, okay. Gold! It's gold, I tells you! Gold!
I
That
made
was
yesterday
round
kind of
3.
a double feature for myself.
Nice.
Went and saw Morbius.
Okay.
Mhm. Oh, sweet.
It was okay.
Dead
I don't know why
cells
people
now.
are saying it's bad. I mean,
Is Jared
there's no
Leto
better,
in it?
no worse. Yeah,
Okay,
Yes.
that's probably why.
and he does an okay performance.
Yeah,
I mean, the main
I
reason I
wasn't
the
told
main
that
reason I
he-
went to see it is because, you know, a lot of people complain about, oh, there's too many superhero and comic book movies, and I'm like, you know what? At least there's some more obscure characters that are getting some props in the media now, and Morbius is one of those that I don't know a whole lot of. So,
Yes. Morbius was in the old Fox Spider-Man animated series.
Hunger, try
yeah,
hard.
but they-
albeit a nerfed, watered down
Hunger, try hard.
version of him.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Instead of sucking blood and biting people, he would absorb quote-unquote plasma through little suction thingies on his hands. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I know what they're getting at here.
Hunger,
So,
try hard mode.
Okay.
anyways,
okay.
the credit scenes
I'm
are
already up here. I might as well flip the switch and press the button.
Mhm.
the end credits, mid credit scenes are definitely worth the price of admission.
Wait, did I not flip power?
They thanks to the 2.5 year delay on this movie, they've rejiggered the movie quite a bit for it to work with certain things that have happened in the cinematic
MCU.
universe. Yeah.
There you go.
So
Have fun murdering him.
yeah, I can't really elaborate any further on that.
Yeah.
But there's a rather famous or infamous trailer
Where-
that has basically
Figure it out.
the trailer spoilers the end credit sequences.
Wow.
I mean, those scenes in the trailers don't show up in the movie at all.
Huh.
But basically, the same kind of thing happens.
Oh.
One of them. But yeah, I'm gonna be
Why don't you guys have pants?
personally, I'm gonna be purposely vague on that.
No, I'm ready to duel this guy without
Yeah.
me getting my ass kicked.
Yeah. And here's hard mode
Oh,
right here.
God damn it. Solis!
How would I kill him?
Well, let me get the fucking treasure first! Jesus!
Oh, I'm sorry. Shit.
God damn it! Now I'm dead.
Oh no.
Well, now I
Okay.
gotta kill everything with my.
Oh my lord.
Over here.
Fucking jumping the gun over there.
Oh well. Maybe
Solus.
next round.
Ugh.
Next.
Like just like you can see the arena from up there. Just make sure that you wait until the treasure chests are gone before you spawn another one.
It's hard to
Alright.
see the treasure chest when you're like
Oh my
You-
lord.
few
I
steps
just
from
watch.
when the
just
buttons
watch-
are like. I was like in front of the buttons, and it's hard to see if the chests are still there if I'm just like
Well, check.
when all I see is the freaking fence.
So just watch Hunger stream.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Consume media. What did I say? Anyway.
Oh,
Well, you're starting to sound like the posters and so forth from They Live, Hunger. You're starting to worry me.
No, I'm just kidding.
This man has too much crap in his inventory.
I do. I have like an absolute metric fuck ton of stuff in my inventory.
Hard mode loot chest.
Oh, hey, it's Bebe.
yeah.
It's
hard mode, they
it's
reward
Baby
you
of
with some-
Undying. I like those.
Yeah.
Man, I should have brought a Baby of Undying with me. I'm feeling stupid for not.
I have one on me.
It's not like I was gonna use the frickin' shield anyway. No, I'm just kidding.
Or an enchanted apple.
Oh, I actually have a bunch of those in my Yeah, I actually have some of those in my inventory. I should... Give me a second. I'm making several trips. There's a lot of loot in here. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a lot of loot. They even give you a name tag for killing them on hard mode. Siege is not. Oh.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, sorry about that. I got disconnected.
Oh.
It'd be like that sometimes. Like, literally.
I thought it was Hart. I was gonna say, was it Joan Jett or Hart?
Joan Jett or Joan Hart?
Joan Jett and the Black Hearts or Hart was in my head. I was thinking when you mentioned about Barracuda and the Sonic thing, and I happened to be back on my computer's screen, and I'm reading Cap's thing that he posted about Barracuda by Hart, and couldn't quite remember if it was Hart or Joan Jett and the Black Hearts.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. By the way, Hunger, the hard mode chest also spawns an easy mode chest as well. So
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
that. So this should still sit here too.
Yeah, I'm a planning on it. I just
Basically,
I just have to manage my stupid overfull inventory. Anyway.
See, I probably gotta tweak the rewards a bit because you'll end up getting too many hoes after a while. Which I know some people don't. That's not a problem.
Right. Bing me more bitches and hoes. Whoop, whoop. Oh, sorry. Anyway. Okay, so this one is empty now. This one. Take everything.
Take everything, is what it says, yes.
Pumpkinhead. Curse of vanishing, curse of binding. Oh, and it's all cursed and shit.
Yeah, it's a
Has anyone else seen the Batman?
Yes.
The Batman's an urban legend. Nobody's seen him. Come on. Oh, you mean the movie? Oh.
What was it last night? I was watching the Gotham 1919 to 1939 documentary, like the fictional documentary, but it's really well done. And like it actually, like they basically pretend that like Batman was a real person that existed in that time, and that he was actually fighting crime, and that all the comic books and shit were inspired by this real person's like actual activities. It's a really well done like thing.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
Like I'll probably after this is over, I'll if I can remember where I found it, I'll post it in like in general or something.
Wow.
So glad they finally did the Riddler justice.
Man.
I'd love to see
I mean, the Riddler is always brought to justice in the end. I mean...
Yeah, I'd like them to do Jervis Tetch and the Man-Bat.
Yeah.
What's his face?
I'd say we've got a decent shot at the Man-Bat. It's interesting you bring up Jervis Tetch because he's one of those characters that was originally created for Batman the Animated Series. And he hasn't been shown a ton of love since then. So...
Well, the thing is, it would, considering the political climate right now, it would be a perfect time to have him do the whole mind control over a woman type of thing, make him a truly despicable villain.
Right.
I mean, they could go really deep and dark with that, and plus, of course, at one point I had written, at least in my head, a script outline for a Batman movie trilogy, and it involved those two plus a well done Riddler.
Yeah.
See,
so at least I got 1/3 of my wish.
All right.
See, I've been hearing that Matt Reeves once is like really wanting to do Mr. Freeze. Like that's his big one.
But
If they
he's
adapt
not-
Heart of Ice, I have no problem with it.
But he doesn't have the huge physique and German accent required for the role.
Yeah.
Austrian
Oh god.
Austrians speak
accent.
German. It's a German accent. Sprachen Sie Deutsch.
Ah, crap.
Fuck.
I just got popped by a creeper.
Oh no.
Oh man, it's good times right there.
This thing won't teleport away from this spot anymore.
What won't?
This shulker?
Oh,
You can still kill him, like he can still take damage and shit like that. He's just not gonna teleport away from this spot
oh,
anymore,
he's
so-
been teleporting. That's how he keeps getting away.
Yeah, they move around.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, so
They,
now
they
he's just
can teleport.
now he's just stuck in place permanently.
Okay, I approve.
Did you put like an invisible block above him or something?
No, because that doesn't even work. What I did was I have a block that basically it's a command block that permanently teleports.
Heck,
him
how
to
did I get caught on fire? I didn't even fall into the lava.
Can you?
Oh,
Did you rename him Surprise Motherfucker?
Unfortunately, I had to keep it one word
Oh, darn.
to make the command
Command
block,
block
work
work.
properly. So I just named him Boo. Like I couldn't even put an exclamation mark on it.
Wow.
that's kinda weird.
Holy exclamation marks, Batman.
Oh, I was a bit lag. Trying to fly. Dude.
So I recently finished tearing through the entirety of Justice League and Unlimited on HBO Max. I was kind of surprised at the amount of adult humor they squeezed in that either went over my head or I simply didn't remember.
Yeah.
I've
From
been
back
going
then.
I've been going back and rewatching Batman Brave and the Bold.
Oh
I
no.
fucking love that show.
That one was pretty fun.
Like I still to this day, like absolutely love the final episode. Like, cause every episode, like it starts with Batman teaming up with some random person, and it's just like a little short, like right before the opening credits. And the very final episode, he teams up with fucking Abraham Lincoln to take down a robot version of John Wilkes Booth.
Oh my lord. Why?
Damn.
Because that show is fucking great.
Oh.
My favorite episode of that show is the one where they have him encounter Joe Chill.
Oh yeah, that one
And
got dark.
Huh?
Like, that one got dark. Like
Yeah.
compared to like some of the other episodes in that show, like that one was serious. Like I loved it.
Huh.
he unmasks in front of Joe Chill and tells him, "You killed my parents. You put me on the path to being Batman." And then the guy just like runs out and he encounters like the entire Rogues Gallery. And the Rogues Gallery is none too pleased with knowing that this mook is the guy who basically created Batman and thus the source of all their problems.
Yeah.
Instead of course, taking vengeance in his own hands, and it's not that he doesn't bait it for a moment or two, he just lets the guy run off, and the guy ends up getting offed anyways by the villains, essentially.
Yeah, it was like that show's only moment of, I'm not gonna kill you, but I don't have to save you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. True story. Just
Alright.
because I won't kill you doesn't mean I won't let you I won't not let you die.
Something something action, something something consequences.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'll just consider that karma catching up with you. Oh man.
Now, if I remember
God,
correctly,
okay.
at the very end, he does kind of try to help him, but it ends up being too late.
Fun.
Survival music hits different.
Yeah. Does he just does he go up to him? He's like, head towards the light. I mean, towards the flames. Yes, those. Is that how he helps him at the end? Nah, I'm just kidding.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of something.
That's
No, not really.
It's okay. You're gonna make it.
You'll make it.
You're gonna live
Don't
to
worry.
get beat up another day. All
So I
hands.
kind of have bad news.
Uh-huh.
Although I just came back like last week, it turns out that I'm gonna get very busy very soon, and it may be a couple months before I'm back again in any real capacity.
I see.
I went through a 7 or so week of what I can best describe as bad decisions, and I need some help with the aftermath.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, I'm getting the help that I need,
Okay.
but it's going to be taking up a lot of my time.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right. Well, glad to hear you found some help.
Yeah.
Plus, it'll free up more energy and time for me to get the podcast finally going,
All right.
which is therapy enough in and of itself.
All right. But if you go see a professional, then what's my sister going to do with that button you gave her, or that pin you gave her? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
cool. Why is it not letting me fill my inventory spot? The heck?
Just FYI, that he gave my sister this. My sister listens to his problems quite a lot, and so he gave her this this pin that's got Lucy from Peanuts on it, with her little psychiatry office sign. You know, the one that says advice. What was it? Psychiatric advice, 5 cents. The doctor's
Yes.
in. Anyway. I got a kick out of that. She did too.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I've been getting discount therapy from her for quite some time, and although her perspectives and her input are greatly valued and have helped me tremendously, there's only so much that an amateur psychiatrist can do.
Yes, and that's yeah. And like I said, that was all tongue in cheek. I don't expect you to only rely on her for help, and certainly don't expect her to be your sole provider of psychiatric care. So anyway,
Right. Plus, it'd be incredibly unfair to me to presume so much upon our friendship, especially considering she's going to be dealing with another human being for the rest of her life
you know,
in the very near future.
yeah. They just finished the baby's room earlier today, so yeah. She was in video chat with her husband and my mom. So anyway,
Hunger's gonna be an uncle again.
yeah, it's my first niece. So
Dang, nice.
I'm very excited. I'm gonna have to get a whooping cough vaccine. Like there's this cocktail of vaccines that you're expected to take in order to have routine contact with the baby. So since I'm going to be a rather large part of this baby's life, I am going to be getting that shot. So I just need to.
Is that something that? I mean, that's weird. I haven't heard about that.
So basically, they told her that anybody who's going to have regular contact with the child should get this shot. It's like whooping cough, and like a couple of other diseases that it vaccinates you against. Her friend Sarah's already gotten it. Her and her husband have already gotten it. So anyway, and she said she'd pay for me to get it. So because she's like, well, I'm kind of going to be forcing you into this position where she's going to be up at the store and you're going to be there with her, so so anyway, so it's like, okay, Bomberman, nice. That's powerful Bomberman manners. Anyway,
I think there's something wrong with
Wait, where
with Minecraft here.
the purple things that are up on
Uh-huh.
your walls?
yeah,
Those are shulker boxes.
there's shulker boxes.
The purple ones, the yellow.
Yeah,
Yeah, shulker boxes.
shulker boxes.
I can make fucking Bomberman boxes.
I mean, I thought that the little eyes. I thought it looked like Bomberman's eyes and face. Like,
I could do that.
Okay, there's something messed up my inventory. I have the bottom row of the inventory where there's an empty spot, and I'm supposed to be able to put something in it for me to cycle with my bumpers.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to put something in that open spot, and it won't let me.
oh, I've had that happen before. It's a pain.
Okay.
It's like a glitch
So-
that the game does occasionally, and I don't really know how to fix it. So, you may have to restart. But yeah,
That's a hemorrhoid.
yeah, that is annoying. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to having to get jabbed.
Yeah, well. Anyway. I mean, it's completely optional. It just depends on how frequently you want to be around the baby. Yeah.
Well,
Anyway.
no offense, but I'm not the biggest fan of infants.
Yeah. And like I said, if that's the case, then you don't have to be around the baby. And you don't have to get the shot.
Yeah.
Like there's going.
I mean,
to
I'm
be,
sure the kid's gonna be a complete button
But
and
yeah,
an absolute angel,
right. But yeah.
screaming angel, but an angel
Yeah.
nonetheless.
Well, and that's the thing is, there's going to be, she's going to be coming into contact with all kinds of different people all the time, but it's just a sort of thing where, they're just taking precautions, like only against the people that she's going to be in close physical contact with frequently. Like that's the people that need the vaccine.
I think one of my mom's friends has been into one of those situations before.
Yeah. So.
I don't know if I would consider myself to being in close physical contact, but medium physical contact.
Anyway. But yeah, you can ask my sister for more details. But
Yeah.
if you're interested in
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
But yeah, it's just something where
be clear, I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I just fucking hate needles.
Yeah, I get that.
And I'm sorry for cursing for the second time ever on your stream.
Fine.
Yeah, it's alright.
Anyway.
My ears.
Yeah, no.
My virgin
My
ears.
ears.
Oh,
Oh
no.
god.
Oh,
Bunker,
my
You
ears!
need to get that clip from Simpsons where Rod and Todd are like, cover my freaking ears.
Oh, dear, my
Oh, man.
cold heart.
Yeah, I vaguely remember there's an episode where they're in close contact with Mo from the tavern.
Oh,
Yeah, it
For-
was, he actually opens up a restaurant instead.
oh no. funny.
Simpsons have done everything.
Jeez.
Simpsons needs to die. Maybe do a movie sequel as an exclamation point for the end of the series and just call it a day.
Man.
The problem is that nobody wants to be the person they call the Simpsons.
No, that's not my wither skeleton head. I left mine in my book.
Like everybody agrees that it needs to die, but nobody wants to be the one to do it.
Is that Jamai Smile? Or hi? How's it going?
I wonder if Matt Groening even has any
Or Jamay smile. Or
any
Jammy
say
smile.
in that
Jammy
anymore.
Smile, Jamai, Jamie, I don't know.
He, the most say he had was, or the last time he really had say was when he tried to get Futurama here. Because when they tried to cancel it the first time, he basically said that if they did, he was gonna pull Simpsons.
Trying to
But that
cancel
was
what?
like-
Huh?
Or the first time they tried to cancel Futurama,
Oh,
he said he was going to pull Simpsons, and so they let him. They let him run with Futurama.
yeah.
But then Futurama ended up getting canceled anyway.
Yeah.
But it still had a few seasons under its belt at that point. Like it was really just the first time he wanted it to get off its feet. Like it was like because it was actually up for cancellation after like the first season. Like it faced cancellation quite
Well,
a bit.
Fox tends to pull the trigger too early on canceling things. They canceled Family Guy too early, and then they realized after observing DVD sales, they're like, wait, people liked this way more than we thought. So they brought it back. Like, you know,
I had no idea they canceled that at one point.
yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, it was canceled
After season 4, Family Guy got canceled, and then they got brought back. And then the start of season 5, he actually, like, Peter pulls the family together and has like this like laundry fucking list of every single show that Fox has ever canceled, and it is long.
Yeah, I remember that. That was some funny
I'm
shit.
still angry about VR5.
Yeah.
I don't think that was Fox.
Yeah, well.
But I think it was, and I'm pretty sure it was just like their shows, like was it like just their comedies? No,
I think it was their primetime shows, like.
Yeah, it was like all the primetime shows because it
Yeah.
was like I remember they mentioned like Greg the Bunny and fucking Dark Angel and shows like that.
Man.
But yeah, it was a great moment. It was.
Man.
I love being able to hear all of it. Like every time somebody dies, I get like the robot voice telling me this shit.
Yeah.
So it's like Siege 360 tried to swim in lava.
Oh gosh. Hello, cat.
I just
Hello,
needed a lava
cat.
bath, that's all.
Yeah.
Alright.
Best way to get rid of that pesky body odor in this game.
Mm-hmm. It's by dunking yourself in lava.
There. Also, Hunger, you have auto rockets in front of your castle now.
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah.
Very
So yeah,
cool.
this person wants to make friends. We should help them make friends with Hutch. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, if he's anything like Hutch in the slightest possible way.
Yeah. I don't know anything about you. I'd be happy to have you around. But yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yo, you could show him the goat sacrificer.
Oh yeah, we do have a goat sacrificer. It does do that. It is a miraculous thing that causes goats to appear and then be sacrificed.
You sacrifice all of the goats to the great zebra god.
Right.
We sacrifice goats as a way to for our god to one day bring us zebras to the realm.
Right. Right.
Hunger, aren't you the god of the realm?
Sort of, yeah.
It appears I cannot go.
Are you a god?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yep,
You
that's
say
me.
yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's me. Totally.
There is no hunger, only Zool.
Oh no, don't do it. There is no PETA, only Zool.
Yo, hunger. Speaking of which, check it out. I got in a 1x1 square.
What'd you do in a 1x1 square?
I'm stuck in 1x1 square
Oh,
right
you're
now.
stuck in a 1x1 square. Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Oh shit! I did it. I did it. I'm in a 1x1 square.
Fuck, who the hell? Oh.
So if I
didn't see I was
attack the
being attacked by
guy,
ground.
if I attack the guy who clearly doesn't like me, what happens?
He won't die. He'll just
He's
not like you even
invincible.
more.
He still won't like you.
Yeah, he still won't like you.
Yeah.
Pickaxe is legend, yeah. Yeah, it is very nice pickaxe.
You see my sword? My sword is also legend. And it has fire aspect in it.
My sword is literally called the based sword, and it is rainbow color.
You see, my sword helps me out whenever I go hungry because I could just attack a cow and I just have cooked beef whenever I want.
Oh, man. So you're the one who's been killing all my cows. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I could probably figure out a command to make a sword that's like literally got like strength plus 10,000. Like,
What if you could make a sword, and hear me out, that produces cows and then kills and cooks them all in one swing?
Dude, that would be awesome.
so basically, you're just
Just
it's basically just you're swinging.
Just
you're
call
just
it the meat
summoning a
cleaver.
cow.
It would summon a
Meat
cow and then
cleaver.
kill it, and make meat and cook it, so you can get meat out of it.
So it's also an item that also splits enemies into two smaller enemies.
It's base.
That's an Isaac reference.
I would want to skip all those steps, just have a
mean,
have
you
a
just-
sword that would instantly just make a cheeseburger appear.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty much what
that's
this is.
kind of
Like,
that's kind of
this-
what I'm trying to get done. But why is this
this-
orb just following me? I've got
that
an experience
happens.
orb following me like a lost puppy. I can't get rid of it.
That happens sometimes. It has happened to me a few times.
Cool. Ahem. Hey, look! Hey, listen! Oh, so, wait.
Oh no.
You know what, Hunger? I could
Thanks,
actually
Barry.
do that.
Oh
I
no.
could actually have a single experience orb following behind your character, just floating behind them at all times, looking like you have like a fairy behind you.
Oh no.
Things I can do.
Oh man.
See, I think the boss fight was really a true test of my strength. Like,
Yeah, the boss fight
there's-
was great. I liked it. I liked the whole concept
there's
of
a
it.
few things like there's some
The
things
boss
like,
was amazing, yes.
I have learned so much. I think I'm gonna step up my. I gotta step up my game now with my command block creations.
Uh-huh.
It's like I've got a boss fight now. It's like I've got teleporters. I've got moving. Ooh, I
Cloud
need
of smoke
card.
and he appears, a master of surprise. Oh,
It's like we need tanks. It's gotta happen.
sorry.
I gotta make tanks. I've been wanting them since the beginning, and
I think I'm gonna try out all the suicide booths.
Okay.
Okay.
there's a lot of
Suicide Booth Grand Tour.
like
Just did the die in a fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of them now. Like
A lot of-
The
like,
anvil one,
I
make
was-
sure you're not wearing a helmet or it'll break it.
Yeah.
yeah, the one next to caps lock building.
What the heck? My character defaulted to Steve.
It
Yeah,
happens.
mine does.
It happens
does.
sometimes.
Which pisses
Buddy.
me off because I paid for it.
I know you pay for a skin and then they do that shit because Mojang are con artists. I mean, rip-off artists. I mean,
It has not happened.
They're utter
It has not
hacks.
yeah, that too. Yeah, I mean,
Someone can
After
only
all
wonder-
my time, after all the days of playing Minecraft on this realm with you guys, my character has not defaulted to Steve once.
wow, lucky you.
It's like Minecraft treats me as a special deity or something.
Well,
I think you just might have tempted fate. Probably next time you log in, everything in your inventory is going to be scrambled and missing, and your character is going to look like a freaking clown.
no, it'll look like the female character, not Steve. Anyway.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just zip-zopping around.
Zippity zappity zip.
Oh, Riptide.
Riptide, the underwater farting enchantment. Propel yourself forward with raucous underwater trident farts. Oh no! All of the stone.
Suicide Booth World Tour. Like the other day, I was
I'm on fire. I set myself
Struck
on
by
fire. with my
lightning!
HP.
Oh no!
Oh, that's what happened.
Oh.
All I saw was fire. I was in a translucent thing, and yeah, I didn't see the lightning or hear it for that
Well,
matter.
You see, what you didn't realize was you held aloft your magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull!" And then you were struck by lightning and died.
Actually, I was carrying an axe like the original He-Man before the show.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
but still. You don't have the sword anymore because it was looted afterwards. So. Orko has it now.
Oh no.
And then that happened.
Yep. You know what I'm referencing right there.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That
Oh,
robot
man,
chicken
no.
sketch. Oh man.
I did earlier today watch a 3D CG redux of the original Thundercats opening.
Nice.
It looked really great, but it's like it was off by like a half a second.
Oh no.
I mean, you almost couldn't notice it. Well, the thing is, when you're working with 3D animated characters and you're trying to sync them up with audio cues,
Uh-huh.
I imagine it can be a little bit tough.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
Capcom-
why the
Brutal
people who
Shell
can do
Helmet,
that
why?
sort of thing make the big bucks.
yeah, and it wasn't being done by a huge outfit. It was like an independent group.
Right.
What the heck?
My turtle shell helmet. No. Oh wait. I haven't.
Turtle shell.
Oh wait, I haven't.
I must have.
These from her high place.
Fell from a high place, yes.
Yeah, that wasn't a suicide booth thing. That was me having stepped on some sort of enhancement thing, and all of a sudden I was jumping and floating around like Kid Icarus.
Oh,
Only if Kid Icarus had moon shoes.
oh, okay.
Sorry, Pit. Pit had moon shoes.
Yeah, no, it's a great fit.
What is that sound?
Huh?
I'm just hearing like all these drowned just dying.
You like a button that says kill grounds or some shit?
I don't know. I'm just hearing a bunch of drowned dying all around me. Oh, Lord. Yeah, they stopped.
I was killed by drowned earlier.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't looking.
Maybe the
I was
drowner
trying
being
to
teleported
fly
to
underwater with my freaking riptide
the
trident.
drowned spot.
Maybe, I don't know.
Perhaps.
The drowning.
The drowning pool.
Wasn't that the name of a grunge band?
There was
Not
a
grunge.
band called Drowning Pool. They were a metal band.
I wasn't sure if it was grunge, post-grunge, or metal.
I watched a clip from I think it was America's Got Talent, and it was like this 80-something-year-old man, and he was just doing karaoke to Drowning Pool as his talent. He was screaming, "Let the bodies hit the floor," and it's just like, "You go, Grandpa." You
I
know?
still like the psycho stick version of that.
Yeah,
song.
that's where the band name came in.
Yeah.
It was sounding familiar.
Yeah. But yeah, like he really didn't have any talent, but like they didn't buzz him through like the whole thing because it was just amazing to watch. You know? Like for an 80-something-year-old man, he was going hard. Like and apparently the guy like worked as like some kind of engineer at NASA and shit, and like you know all this stuff. Like he lived a very full life, like you know, but like apparently he had taken to unwinding and doing karaoke, and people had kind of goaded him into going on the show. But yeah, it was a fun clip.
Oops, did the same one again.
Oops.
Try the one next to Caps Lock's teleporter. That's the one with the anvil.
Caps Lock's just swimming around down here.
Yeah, part of me wanted to go and stand in line to audition for American Idol the year that Steven Tyler was one of the judges,
Yeah.
just so I could go up to him and say, "Look, I know that doing little projects like Revolution X felt like a thankless job. I'm here to thank you anyway."
Right.
Because that was one of my favorite games, and it turned me into a lifelong Aerosmith fan.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a suicide booth in Caps Lock's teleportals.
No,
Right
at,
next to it.
right at to the left of it.
Alright. Tree is sus. Okay. Oh, here we go. Eh?
What's watched by
Squashed
falling
by
and
falling anvils. Ah, there we go.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, I was trying to look up, but I was already dead before.
Yeah, I actually like I went into a version of that booth at one point by accident, and I actually avoided death by just sidestepping.
See,
Damn.
I'm actually going to set that up so that you get
can't.
stuck in that one spot.
Yeah, you can't move. Yeah, that makes sense.
It was
fig-
just
I
that you
figured
got
you
in
would.
there so early, and I kind of panicked, and I was like, "Oh shit, got to get him out of there,"
Yeah.
because I knew it was going to break your helmet. You would be all pissed off about that, and I wasn't trying to have that happen.
Right.
yeah.
But yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy.
Five Nights at Freddy.
Five Nights at Freddy.
Yar, har, har. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
The Five Guys.
Five Nights at Freddy's. The Weekend at
Oh,
Bernie's sequel
Aquan, you
nobody
got to
knew we
come with-
needed.
Aquan, when you get into the realm, you come with me right now.
Okay.
Boss battle.
Follow me to the arena. We are going to do battle.
Oh.
Alright. great doing battle after standing in front of a cash register for like 8 hours without moving. My knees hurt.
Yes. When you get into the realm, follow me to the arena.
Alright though, at least I'm making money.
Right.
So which retail plantation are you chained to?
7-Eleven.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
7-Eleven.
I used to work at 7-Eleven. I apologize.
Yeah.
On behalf of every 7-Eleven employee that's formerly worked there.
Dang. Yeah, they have some weird policies, man. Like, they don't let us keep anything above like $5 bills inside our cash register, so we constantly have to drop it, and it's really annoying.
Yeah.
Do they still
Because they're very
threaten
paranoid
to?
about being robbed.
Do they still threaten to or absolutely take out anything that is stolen out of your paycheck?
I don't remember that happening. I mean, because it hasn't happened to me yet, but I don't know if it will.
Because there was a time when I would have almost worked for one, but I was told they had a policy where if they come up short on anything at any time when you work for them, that you will have it deducted from your paycheck, especially if the store gets robbed.
Yeah. Wow.
That's really stupid. I hope they don't have that anymore, because that would suck, man.
Yeah.
Because, like,
About the arena.
And of course, they wouldn't allow you to pack heat,
All right.
protect yourself.
yeah.
Well, and a lot of these stores have like a no fight back policy. Like if somebody tries to rob you, you can't fight them off. You have to like just let them take the money.
Yeah, it's just like, they're making you just turn around and bend over, pretty much. instead of letting you fight back.
Yeah.
In fairness, though, a lot of the people that do shit like that, rob fucking convenience stores, are fucking crackheads who are more than willing to shoot somebody for a fix.
That is true.
Like,
Lock
Yeah.
on to the arena, please.
because I've actually been robbed and gotten money before working at a convenience store,
Uh-huh.
and I'll tell you right now, like, all he got out of me was $20 fucking dollars,
Yeah.
and my
Dang.
life wasn't worth fucking $20, and it definitely wasn't worth getting shot over. So I'm
Yeah.
giving him the fucking money in the register, regardless of how. Like, it doesn't matter about fighting back in that moment. When you've got a gun in your face, you're
Right.
not thinking about shooting somebody. You're thinking about fucking surviving.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's even it's even more stupid.
And that's the reason that one would want to have a gun, because if
Exactly.
someone's,
Right.
and I know it's a double-edged sword or two sides of the same coin. Of course, I will do the obligatory. I don't like guns. I prefer an elegant weapon from a more civilized age.
Same.
But still, it's like if it weren't for the fact that my wonderful apartment complex didn't have a magical ward that made all weapons of any kind melt away into pixie dust the minute you crossed the threshold, then I would pack heat
Yeah.
against my own convictions,
weapons,
because it's the 21st century and anything goes except for common sense.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
See, my thing is, I actually like guns. Like, I like, like, I've wanted to have like my own kind of like. I've wanted to have a pistol for years, like some kind of pistol, some kind of protection for my home.
Okay, you stand there, and I'm gonna go do something.
Okay.
Oh no. Hang on.
I never. It's one of those things where, whenever like the opportunity comes around, it's like I've had.
Okay, you ready?
For a while, and it's like,
Yeah.
I don't think I want. Like, I don't think I want.
Let the games begin.
Where my location is at the moment, and then.
What the hell?
Like, it's always a story.
And he
There.
died.
Wow.
Yeah, I was not expecting
There,
that.
Daquan, you got 2 custom death messages for this.
Wow. Pumpkinhead and then
Jack.
Jack Skeleton or whatever.
nice.
Jack-
Two more to add to the collection of every single death in the game. Oh
Yeah,
crap!
right.
Skeleton outside my house. He's dead now. Yeah, that really sucks, man. It's just policies in stores and that are just so dumb. And yeah, I'd like to own a gun too. Like I'm more on Siege's side, where I'm more a fan of like melee weapons from like the 1600s to like 1800s. I'm more like
I like swords.
axes, just design wise. But in terms of some guns I'd like to own, I'd definitely like to own a few.
Are you guys just gonna leave the arena like this? If you guys die when these guys are in here, please kill them.
God.
Oh yeah.
Oh, not a trident. Pick up my trident, for fuck's sake! Oh, I need my fucking trident back.
Jack the Ripper.
I threw my trident.
All I'm saying is, no.
I threw my trident on top of some bones and arrows and
This is my normal.
Ugh. I need my trident.
You guys are trying
right
too hard.
now. I threw my trident and I ended up picking up stupidity bullshit. And I couldn't get my trident.
Best way to go into this fight, honestly, is to, like, right before you go into the fight, take one fucking golden apple, and just have one of the things in your hand.
Let me have my trident, for fuck's sake!
You're set.
Where's my trident?
Which?
Where did you guys pick up my trident?
Is it Storm Strike?
Yeah, it's Storm Strike.
Come here! I have it. It popped up in my inventory when I walked. Where are you?
Hand that shit back to me, right?
Where? Just come to the arena.
Come over there and burn you alive.
I said come to the arena. It's not my fault it went into my inventory when I was going out to get rid of those skeletons. Just stop right there. Stop.
Come on into the arena. The slaughter's fine.
Stop running. Stop running. Why are you running? Why are you running? Here.
What the heck?
Take it. Take your trident.
What the heck hit me? Oh. I got jacked.
Are you kidding me?
Here, I'll hold it for you. I'll hold it for you until I find you.
Hunger
So,
hide
Aquan, I thought
barrier.
I will hide behind the cheese barrier till my dying day. You be quiet.
Like,
I have a barrier made of cheese and I plan to use it.
I mean, Solus, he was up here in the rafters earlier, just shooting down. It's like, I'm just like, well, shit. Now I got to give the fucking skeletons AI, so they switched to bow.
Oh, wait.
Why did you give me your sword? Thank you.
I might set it
I miss you, baby.
Like, I might set it up. Like, I kind of want to set it up where, like, he has like a special attack that deals damage to you if you're too far away from him. Like, I might actually have him like summon lightning if you're like 10 blocks away.
You made that.
Well, that would make it really hard to like summon the thing and then go down and start fighting it.
That's true.
Actually, Aquan, wait a minute.
Because you like summon it and then he like start throwing lightning at you.
That's true.
Here.
I'm trying to think because it's.
Oh, thanks.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it like this and then
Yes.
like harder. Like I'll have harder boss fights in different areas.
There you go.
So, Aquan,
Well,
since you just
Because
joined
this
us,
entire
I wanted
side
to.
over here, like this entire other side isn't even up there.
Huh?
Aquan, I just want to tell you since you just came. You missed this a few minutes ago before you came on. I was telling everybody that even though I just came back like last week, I'm facing the aftermath of some things that I've gone through in the past several weeks. And so I'm going to be very busy for at least the next couple months.
Oh.
So, yeah, I'm going to kind of be gone again for a while, but at least getting the help that I need.
Yeah, I hope you got everything settled, man.
Yeah.
You really deserve it after everything that's happened. Like, you really need help. Like, yeah.
Yeah, also cast a bet earlier.
Well,
I
man.
didn't even turn the rain on for just to cheese the boss with. I turned the rain on mainly to explore.
I know.
Alright, well, I'm going to make sure
We're
that
tied to-
both you
we're
and
tied to fun with
Solus
the rain.
knew before I turned out for tonight, because I have a early morning.
All right. Well, you have a good sleep then, man.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh no.
And I'll try to give updates when I can on the Discord server.
All right, that's good.
You guys have a good one.
Alright, later,
Yeah.
Sage.
Late stage.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Alright, so if I can summon that.
It looks so cool with a turtle shell on.
Uh-huh.
So do we know what would happen if we spawned a wither while Pumpkinhead was running around here?
Oh, what'd you do?
Oh wow, that's no, don't do that.
Hey, a few hits on him, I think.
I didn't even try attacking. I was eating some food, and then I got killed.
It's like what would happen if you summoned a wither? You would have to fight a wither and Jack.
Oh no.
And
The first boss will be the Pumpkinhead, and the second boss will be Wither. Will be a Wither.
What if we filled the arena with bees?
Bees.
I crashed when
Victory!
I got killed by Mr. Pumpkinhead.
Oh, I actually have to fix that so it shows up for everybody's. Like, cause I don't know if it actually showed you like when you press the button, like it actually has like the text box pop up on the screen. Like I don't know if it showed that on stream or not, but
Yeah.
that's what it's supposed to do.
It did show on. It did show up for me when I pressed the button.
But it shows up for whoever's closest, and so I gotta fix it so it shows up for everyone instead.
Oh, okay.
It's very cool. I like the
This
boss
time I'm
fight
ready.
very much.
This time I'm ready to fight him the same way Hunger fights him, just behind bars.
It's the best way to kill it.
It's like you lure everybody over there, and you just take.
Oh, shit, there's another one. There's still one alive. Be careful.
Oh no!
Okay,
Look out.
he's far away from me.
Look out! Look out! He's gonna kill you.
Also, Hunger, didn't you say you're like setting up a webcam or something
So
in the last video?
So I have a program on my phone now. It's an app that lets me use it as a webcam with OBS.
Oh, that's
and
good.
so I've been using that to record like
The video you made.
yeah,
yesterday?
I recorded the mail time video and the Hinata phone Android video with that. Now, as part of my channelversary present, Siege also gifted me a 1080p web camera.
Oh, nice.
So,
Wait,
Know about that?
so I haven't set that up yet, but yeah, I'll have to experiment with that a little bit and see what I can
Yeah, for
do
the
with
5-year special, it'll be a face reveal.
it will finally be. We'll get this 400 pay per view.
Hunger's actually John Cena.
it. All right.
Yeah, and before Hunger is actually John Cena
That's why we
with
have
a beard.
Yeah.
That's exactly why we haven't seen it.
Speaking of Chads, where's that one?
Yeah, I'm running around like usual. Just
So
hanging
anyways,
out.
I didn't get the chance to
Casual.
write the second lore book that you were supposed to get from fighting Pumpkinhead. But
Oh, did you read the lore book about it, by the way, Aquan?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I'll go to the book and I'll read it aloud to you.
Is that the Pumpkin Paradise is actually a real location. You can find it by placing a button on top of a jack-o'-lantern. And that's all I'll say.
Interesting.
Alright.
Okay, I'm about to read this to you. Okay,
Is
the
it
zombie
a
known
specific jack-o'-lantern?
the pumpkin
Yes,
head.
it's a very specific jack-o'-lantern.
Okay.
I'm about to read the stock one. The zombie known as Pumpkinhead is said to rule over a large biome called Pumpkin Paradise. He appears in a cloud of smoke, wielding a full set of iron armor, along with his signature carved pumpkin helmet. If his terrifying speed weren't enough, he also commands a horde of jacked skeletons, who all carry golden swords instead of their usual bows. Pumpkinhead spawns with an army of 6 jacks, so be wary of his undead general.
Oh, nice.
Ugh. Much cool.
Yeah, the book is...
Didn't even get to try out the suffocated in a wall.
Aww.
Suffocated in the wall, where?
Yeah, I have a suicide booth where you're suffocated in a wall now too.
Aw.
I'm not using the anvil one when I have a freaking turtle shell on my head.
No, it's on the west side of town.
Hey man, Hunger, are you ever gonna like play Kirby in the new Kirby game?
I'm scared of it. So I've heard that the bosses are similar to Pokemon Legends Arceus. So
You don't like Dark Souls? Yeah.
no, I don't. I don't like Dark Souls. I
know. See,
don't.
C just said that you rage every time you play Dark Souls.
I played Dark Souls like one time, and that was enough.
I will say, here's people comparing it to Legends Arceus gameplay. It's like that, except it's actually meant to be that way, because Kirby's an action game, Pokemon's not.
Right? Yeah, that's the difference. I don't necessarily mind Kirby having action bosses and whatnot, because it's a Kirby game.
Yeah.
Yes.
But by the same token, that's not the type of game I'm the best at. So
Yeah. I'll say this though, Hunger. There are OP weapons in the game you can cheese the game with, so you don't even need to be baited.
And I'm also going to say that as far as action games go, it's a Kirby game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah, it's a
literally
Kirby game that's actually good.
like Kirby is literally the series meant for little kids. It's like
Mhm.
Babby's first action game.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
what the series is always like. It's been like the core of the series, like
right.
identity, I suppose.
Right. Yeah. No, I like.
But
I,
what
I, I
Kirby
would have
is
to.
known for... Yeah.
I would have to watch some gameplay, some streams and whatnot.
What Kirby is known for having a challenge on is really the post game is where it gets hard in most of their games.
Right.
Yeah, it's like finding all the extra secrets and shit's where the challenge is.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'll say this though about Forgotten Land. If you want to cheese bosses, there are power-ups in the game that allow you to cheese them. Because the game has an upgrade system, and
Oh, okay.
all powers can be upgraded at least once.
Oh.
Most of them have 3 levels. 2 of the weapons have a 4th upgrade, and
Wow.
yeah, you can upgrade a lot. And some of them are really overpowered. I'm not gonna.
The temporary
gonna
ones.
say-
The
I'm not
temporary ones have 2 though. That's the thing.
And the temporary power-ups, Sleep and Crash, only have 1 upgrade.
Okay.
It's pretty good. One of them is literally Zawarudo. The Crash upgrade is literally Zawarudo. I love it.
Warudo! Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good game. I recommend it. It'd be nice to see you stream it because there's some cool stuff in it, and I was really hyped for it because 3D Kirby is something that's very new, and
Yeah, 3D Kirby,
I've
fantastic.
wanted it forever, man. So like,
Wow.
Yeah, and you finally got that wish, and I got that wish too because we need I was all like, we need a 3D game that's not fucking Kirby Air Ride.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay, well, there you go.
Mhm.
Your wish has
Even though a second Kirby Air Ride game would be nice.
Mhm.
Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, where's Kirby Air Ride 2?
Oh, there you go.
I don't think Air Ride's as important to like the lore as the main games, but it's still pretty fun.
No,
Air Ride is
it's more of like a it's more
Presley
Kirby Air Ride's more like a
Yeah.
spin-off thing.
But if it wasn't for Air Ride, we wouldn't have Joe Pete's theme. So.
Oh man. Yeah. Did somebody summon Pumpkinhead again?
No, it's Dawn.
Oh.
You just turned it to dawn. Okay.
I just like this time of the day because this is when I have to wake up.
Mhm.
Yes.
More
So this
than
is what it
meets
looked-
the eye.
Yeah, this is what it looks like when I wake up in the morning, and it's just like I've been looking around town like this, and I'm just like, wow, this looks so familiar.
Wow. Yeah, tell me about it. I have to wake up around before 2. Before 2.
I'm up at 4 every morning.
Yeah, I work 2 to 10, so I'd say I have it better than you, but like from what I hear, the day shift goes by a lot faster. So from the guys that work the day shift, they tell me that it's a lot better working in the daytime because it goes you don't ever get bored. Like
I work.
also speaking of stuff that happened at work today at work, some like guy came in who was like obviously drunk. He wanted to buy a scratch off, so he asked for a number 17, and so the
Number 7.
and the other guy I work with gave him the card with the same number, and he came in the store like minutes later, getting all pissy and stuff, and he was like yelling a lot and shit, and he's like telling the manager there to fire him, fire the guy who sold him the card because he said he sold him the wrong one, even though he sold him the right one. He was so fucking drunk he could barely even read the guy's name. And I'm just remembering the one thing I'm getting into when working at a gas station is people like that.
Oh yeah, I forgot you left.
I had my first drunk encounter. Well, I witnessed someone's drunk
Close
encounter.
encounters of the drunk kind.
It's like
Yeah. It was pretty funny. He's like, "Fuck you, you asshole!" Like, I can barely understand what he was saying though, because like all of his like words were slurred. He was clearly drunk.
it's like at least the painful where you get to fight drunk people.
Drunk people devolve into children very quickly.
Yeah. Because when they're drunk, they don't know what they're saying.
And they get all like dizzy and sophisticated and stuff.
Sophisticated. I wouldn't say sophisticated, but basically, when someone gets drunk, I can vouch for this because I've been drunk before. I never got violent or anything. I just got really really kind of sad. But basically, what happens is like it brings out a person's true self that they wouldn't want the public to see. That's at least my theory on it, because
I think it more like brings out their inner child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you worked at a bar for a long time, so you probably seen it a lot more than me. Like,
Yeah. Well, I think what it is. I think the drunk. I think that being drunk has a profound impact on the superego. So. If you're not familiar with that term, in psychology, there are three aspects to the personality: the id, the ego, and the superego. So, in this sort of school of psychology, the id is your base human desires, like just raw, your wants and needs, but like unfiltered.
yeah.
The ego is like the self, the personality that governs your behavior, and then the superego is the part of your personality that regulates the other two, and like the sort of it sort of represents like the sort of public facade that you put up. You know, like that prevents you from just giving in to all of the id's desires or from displaying all of your worst qualities in public. You know, and I think that being drunk or being hutch kind of gives you kind of gives you problems with that, with the super ego part of yourself, and so you wind up behaving like a child. So you know. So yeah.
Yeah, that's basically pretty much sums up what I meant, but like actually describe better, because like that's what I basically meant. Like, unless I'm like in a mood to describe something, I'm not going to describe it, but you pretty much described it perfectly. Because obviously most people want to seem normal, so they can fit in with others, so they hide their ego, or they sort of hide their
hide their id. You know, they use
hide that they're.
They don't, you know. What happens if someone is high and drunk at the same time? It depends on what they're high on. Because that can be actually very dangerous if you're high on marijuana and on alcohol. So, you know, most people who do weed, they know that
weed. Most people who do weed don't say they do weed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't do weed, so there you go. Anyway. So anyway, I mean, you know, there's more ways to do weed than just smoking it, though. Like, you can eat it too. Anyway.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is when you're high on weed, weed has a nausea reducing effect. It makes it to where you don't become nauseated as easily, which is one of the reasons why it's so good at helping with chemotherapy. So because one of the main side effects of chemotherapy is nausea, and weed helps alleviate that. All right. Mm-hmm. But by the same token, alcohol has a effect that actually, basically alcohol. The reason it's bad to mix weed and alcohol, like the biggest reason. Well, it's mixing uppers and downers for one, but the bigger reason is with alcohol there is the very real risk of alcohol poisoning from consuming too much alcohol. And most of the time, your body protects you from alcohol poisoning by forcing you to vomit. And guess what marijuana prevents you from doing? Yeah. So, so basically, doing weed with alcohol can actually increase your likelihood of getting alcohol poisoning. Now, there is, for people who are looking for that better high or whatever, alcohol also has the side effect of opening up your capillaries. It basically forces your blood vessels to expand, which is why people say they feel warm when they drink. Because what happens is when alcohol gets into your system, it causes your blood vessels to open up. So the capillaries that would normally be closed or close to closed, like during the winter when it's cold in your skin, start opening up, and so blood starts flowing into your skin, and so the surface of your skin feels warm, but it's actually causing you to lose body heat and not to get warmer. Because the whole reason that the capillaries normally close when it's cold is so that you conserve your body heat. So it's something, but that same thing where the capillaries open up actually means that that if you're high on marijuana, it's actually going to circulate through your system faster. So it's something where it's definitely a dangerous thing to do. Like I said, you're probably not going to die from the THC in the marijuana, because to overdose on that, you have to ingest or otherwise partake of an absolutely huge amount of THC in order to get a lethal overdose. It's never happened.
Like 4 times like your body weight. something
Yeah, you would never be able to actually consume that much. It's just physically impossible. But on the other, unless you just continued to unless you bred a new strain that was like 400 times more potent than anything that's currently available, it's not going to happen. You know. So, but with the alcohol though. Like I said, the danger is not from the weed itself; it's from the alcohol and the unintended side effects of mixing weed and alcohol. So, like I said, I would definitely caution against doing that. It is not a smart move, and it could be a fatal one, depending on how much alcohol you're talking about. Because with weed lowering your nausea. And preventing you from possibly throwing up and saving your life, you could get alcohol poisoning and die. You know, and alcohol poisoning is a very real thing. It does happen often. You know, usually when you hear about alcohol poisoning in the news, it's like a college kid, somebody who's not used to drinking. But it can happen to anybody, especially if they're mixing alcohol and weed. So
Yeah, I knew a story about someone who actually died from alcohol and weed at the same time because he choked on his own throw up and died.
Well, and that's like I said, normally alcohol and weed that combo would prevent you from throwing up, but that is actually something that happens to people who drink, is that one of the ways that you could die from alcohol is just alcohol poisoning. You can choke or drown on your own vomit. So
yeah.
So yeah,
that's pretty important.
Like if you end up on your back and you throw up, you could choke, drown, or suffocate because of your own vomit. So
yeah, pretty much. Try not to get super drunk if you're not at a party.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing, is it really does pay to get drunk around people that can help you. But like if it's alcohol poisoning, no matter how many people are there, they may not be able to save you, because by the time you start exhibiting the symptoms, it may already be too late.
That is true.
What's up?
Not to change the subject of this wonderful topic,
right?
But who's all in? Like, who is all in the realm? Like, because I'm looking at like banners and stuff, and I'm like, okay, so there's my brother's, there's Leon's, there's Rose's, there's yours, there's mine. I'm trying to remember if the pink and yellow ones is.
Okay, Juan or Flying Fiash.
I think that's Fiash. Oh,
yeah.
Fiash.
Yeah.
I forgot Juan is in the realm. When was the last time he's been here?
He has not been by in a while.
It has been so long.
Right.
Man, I miss him.
I know, he's so good at what he does, which is just doing cool things and being entertaining. Anyway, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what were you talking about?
Oh, man.
Who has what now?
I was trying to see who was all in the realm, and I was looking at everybody's banners to try to remember. Because my brother.
You're making banners for everyone in the realm?
No, my brother has a banner room already set up with everybody's banners who already has one.
Oh, I see.
And you and Aquan just don't happen to have one at the moment.
Neither
of us.
I see.
But I'm looking at everyone else's. Because he has a banner room set up. Because he was going to have little books you could actually write your own biographies and stuff in here and set them in the room. Like, that was the whole point of it, was so, like, that room to, like, show off where, like, everybody can introduce themselves and everything.
Yeah.
Or, like...
So let's put your de-equip your shield.
De-equip my shield? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all playing Bedrock, we're not playing Java, so...
Okay.
Flintstones?
Like, don't hold anything at all.
Don't hold anything? My inventory's full.
Just give me that.
Here, have...
Really fun.
have some arrows.
Okay.
Goodness.
I'm gonna
I'll
make.
make your
I
hand.
did not mean to do that.
All right.
But I think
I didn't mean to make white dye out of my bone meal. Oh my god! Did I seriously just do that? Oh my. Here,
Yeah.
you take it.
Yeah.
Okay, now make your hand empty.
Yeah, Hutch. Some of these people that stop by, they're just stopping by, hoping that they can just join right in, and we don't do that here. So
What am I doing? What am I doing?
Stand still.
you gotta get used to people just leaving as soon as they figure out they can't join. So it happens sometimes.
I don't
Yeah.
get what I'm doing.
How much has my bone meal collected?
I don't know about you, but I'm very disappointed that I mistakenly turned my bone meal
My
into
bone meal-
white dye.
Oh no.
Apparently, my bone meal processor doesn't have any bone meal in it now at all.
Oh.
Can somebody come by here? Is that why?
Okay, just a second.
All right.
Wait, what?
Okay.
What?
And sorry,
I believe.
I didn't mean to. Hold on.
I need to do
This
something
one?
with this area.
The area behind your castle?
No, this place that I'm on right now, it's basically the roof of the chicken coop. Like it's just a big empty space right now.
Oh. Yeah. I was gonna suggest building these walls up to the height of the rest of the
I
castle.
don't understand what he wants from
Just
me.
because it's kind of weird that like all the
Now
rest of
there's
the castle's up at that
Cod and lily
this
pads
is
on the
kind of
ground.
here.
Yeah,
Like-
no, like basically the
Power and
idea was that this was just kind of like a little, kind of a sub area or whatever. But yeah, it's just kind of.
I mean, if I were an invading force, this is how I'd get into your castle.
Uh
'Cause this is the weakest wall right here.
huh. I mean, there's an army of chickens in there that would fend them off, though. So no, I'm just kidding. Oh man.
Let's see.
But no, that's why we have a moat, though. Anyway. But yeah.
I mean,
Trying to make room in my inventory.
honestly though, if I were invading forces, I'd wonder why the hell this town was set up this way in the first place.
Right, exactly.
It's like, what the fuck? There's a giant goddamn skeleton on the roof.
Yep. Yeah. He will turn around and beat the shit out of you, invading force. Go away. Anyway. But yeah. All right. Geronimo! Oh crap! I
I
missed
want to
the
set up command blocks on.
I missed the landing.
But I want to set command blocks up on this guy so you can just press a button, like down at the bottom, and it will make it so that you can actually, like, the thing will like shoot you up faster.
Oh, okay.
And when you're up at the top, like you'll press a button up there, and it'll.
Okay, I got the bone meal that I
faster.
accidentally lost, and I picked up a lily pad. And God.
So in other words, like eliminate the need for an elevator and just like put like teleport blocks there, or
No, like actually, probably put a. I mean, I could, but
yeah.
it'd be more fun. It would be more fun, like to have it where I press the button and then it's like, so it summons or like it sets. What is that one block that like it sets like a soul sand there or whatever.
Oh,
And
okay,
then
yeah.
Yeah, and then the other one, like you press the button up there, and then it makes it into a magma block.
Okay. I think I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Just for show. Like, I mean, yeah, I could always do it the easiest way, but it's the show of it, like the theatrics, I suppose.
Right. Yes.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head out for now because I am pretty tired. I just thought I'd drop by since I guys were all out here.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah, alright. Good night, everyone.
Have a
Yeah.
nice-
Yeah. Thanks.
Happy Hanukkah.
Just reminds me of that one scene from Lilo and Stitch where Stitch and the scientists are like fighting over the they got like a bomb or something and they're trying to give it to each other. He's like Merry Christmas. And he's like gives it back to him. He's like, it's not Christmas. He's like, Happy Hanukkah.
So hot potato, in other words.
Yes, they're basically just trying to give the damn thing to each other. It's so fucking funny. That movie had some really great humor in it. And it was really surprising to see some of the stuff in that movie come out of a Disney movie, like the scene where the little girl's getting a fist fight, you know, like it's like, holy shit, she just punched that bitch in the face, you know? Like, you know,
Nice.
like, did not expect that out of a Disney movie at all. I remember just being like, whoa.
Chills the fuck out.
In a good way. I thought it was great, but you know, it's you know, it's something where like I said, it just was so different than Disney's previous offerings. You know, it was one of the first Disney movies that weren't like weren't musicals. You know,
Yeah,
like
I don't think they had like.
There were songs in it, but they weren't like big musical numbers. They were like you know, like gags, like that Elvis song that Stitch plays when Lilo turns him into a record player. You know,
I was gonna say, because there's no moments in the movie where it's like sudden out of like the fucking blue, like
everybody their dog breaks into song and starts singing
like
and
the action
dancing.
stops and suddenly it's like one character starts singing something and every other fucking character knows the exact same tune.
Right. Yeah. The hyper unrealistic musical thing that happens in, you know, so many Disney movies. Yeah. Like, I don't mind a movie having songs in it. I just feel like, you know, like the whole, you know, everybody, you know, joining in and singing and dancing thing is a bit much, you know. Like, but yeah. And sometimes I think it's better if music is used kind of sparingly in a movie, like, you know, not like, you know, those types of song and dance deals, like, you know.
I was gonna say the only movie I liked that actually did that right was Goofy Movie, and that was because they did like On the Open Road, and it's like, yeah, they got like all these fucking cars and shit all singing along.
Oh, and yeah.
Like, it can kind of take out of the idea of like they're all singing the same song, and more think like this is what's on everybody's mind as they're driving.
Right.
But still, like,
yeah, like you know, the other thing is that it's funny when a movie that is doing that type of thing does not take itself seriously and is fine making fun of itself, you know,
like the ones where it's like they start doing like a musical number and shit, and then somebody like points out that they're doing a musical number, and so they all stop.
You know, there was in Muppet Treasure Island, Tim Curry, who plays Long John Silver in that movie, has a musical number. And he starts singing the song basically, and then like as he's like there's a point where like the other pirates have like picked him up and like they're carrying him across the stage or the screen, whatever you want to call it, and as they're carrying him around, he's like, "This is my only number," you know, like basically announcing that that's his only song that he's gonna get to do in the movie. You know, because he was also in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which was also, of course, very famously musical, and he did the Sweet Transvestite and amongst other songs in that movie. So, but yeah, it's just it's just funny, like that they had that sort of nod, that fourth wall breaking moment,
Well, that's kind of what Muppets are known for, though.
Yeah, Muppets have there's actually a scene in that same movie where like basically Rizzo, like his whole role in the movie, like he basically has this thing where he's selling spots on the ship to the rats, and they're treating it like it's a cruise line. He's like basically just selling these ocean tours to these rats, making fun of the whole rat stowing away on ships thing. But yeah, anyway. There's a scene where they're all on the island, right? And and there's like this rat tour guide, and she's like, so like it's like setting up this scene, and like in the background you see this rat tour guide leading a group of rats, and she's like, and if you come this way, you'll see a scene from the movie Muppet Treasure Island, you know. And everybody's like, ooh, and they all start taking pictures, yeah, it's just
Damn, dude.
That's the baseball's meta jokes.
Yeah, like I love those types of jokes, where it's just like Muppet Treasure Island was really one of the last great Muppet movies before Disney got a hold of it. Because before Disney got a hold of it, there were a bunch of stinky ones, including Muppets from Space. But yeah, Muppet Treasure Island, they had some great freaking humor in that one. There's a joke in that movie where it's Gonzo and Rizzo, and they're sitting in a barrel eating apples. And of course, Hutch's favorite movie is Muppets from Space, which is arguably one of the worst Muppet movies. Anyway, so there's a scene in Muppet Treasure Island where Rizzo and Gonzo are sitting in a barrel eating apples, and Gonzo's like, I don't know, this just feels weird. And Rizzo's like, what, not having Jim here? And he's like, well, that, my pants are full of starfish.
Yeah.
And Rizzo just looks at him, he's like, you and your hobbies. It's like, I mean, just the dichotomy between Gonzo and Rizzo in that movie, and then the human actor who's playing Jim Hawkins is just fantastic. Like there's a point where they're going to do the dishes, and Jim's like, I'll wash, and Rizzo's like, I'll dry, and Gonzo's like, I'll break. It's just, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like some of the lines in that movie were just absolutely beautiful. Like, off to Zanzibar to meet the Zanzibarbarians. But yeah, like I love the fact that they they broke the fourth wall like several times. There's the part where Billy Bones dies at the beginning of the movie. Rizzo looks at the camera. He's like, he died? I thought this was supposed to be a kids movie. He just calls it right out. It's so great.
Damn.
But yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Muppets Wizard of Oz was admittedly terrible, but there were some kind of funny gags in it. Like, there's Quentin like the thing with Muppet Wizard of Oz is that it had a ton of celebrity cameos in it for no fucking reason. Like, it's like, why are all these people in this movie? You know, like, it was just weird. Yeah. It was a weird movie. But yeah, like, I think my favorite cameo in the movie had to be Quentin Tarantino, who was just in the movie inexplicably for no fucking reason. You know?
Mm-hmm.
'Cause basically, they're getting towards the end of the movie, and then for no fucking reason, it like shifts to this it shifts to this scene, and it's basically Kermit in a pitch meeting with Quentin Tarantino, and Tarantino is like talking about how they should end the movie, right? You know, and so he's like talking about he's like, all right, we're gonna have morphing. You know, we're talking Piggy morphing into Gonzo and morphing into, you know, like, it's, you know, and he's talking about like all this crap, and then like, and Kermit's like, we don't have the budget for that. You know? and so he's like so he starts pitching this other idea, and he's like crawling on the table. Yeah, Miss Piggy is all of the witches in that movie. She plays Glenda the Good Witch of the North, and the Good Witch of the South, and the Wicked Witch of the East, and the Wicked Witch of the West. So she plays all the witches in the movie. So Piggy pulls quadruple duty in that movie. So yeah. The scene where she's melting. I'm melting! I'm melting! Oh, wait, no, I'm not melting. I'm getting skinny.
Oh, God.
Damn.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's so funny. Like, because basically, they changed the whole thing with the with the water to like, she can only, like, it's not that any kind of water kills her. It's that water that's not like filtered spring water. Like, so she's like a total diva. She's like you know, she's like making the monkeys like fill up her bath with bottled water, basically. It's so funny. Like, but yeah, like the thing with Quentin Tarantino was just brilliant. Like, because he's like so full of energy, and you know, doing these pitches, and then Kermit keeps shooting down everything he says. Like, Kermit's like totally the straight man in that scene. You know. And then
they just break the fourth wall, like.
And then finally he's like, what about this? Dorothy kicks Miss Piggy in the face. And he's like, and Kermit's like, oh, now that we can afford. It's just so good. Like I said, the movie itself, you know, I don't think is one of the best Muppet movies. It certainly was better than Muppets from Space, but it's definitely near the bottom of the Muppet ladder. Kermit. Yeah.
I feel like the fourth wall breaks were almost unneeded.
Yeah.
Kermit.png.
Andre Felipe is here.
Hello, Andre.
Oh man. But yeah.
Oh, don't sneeze again.
Let's see here. Where's that meme?
You know, it's amazing. You are 100% wrong.
It's
Everything
amazing.
you said has been right.
Yeah. Yeah. See, the thing is, I could cut that meme off early, and so he just says, it's amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway. But yeah. No, there was some really great stuff in that movie. The Pepe the King Prawn being Toto was not one of them. Absolutely hated that. Like, they had Rolf that they could have put in as Toto, but no, let's put Pepe the King Prawn in there as Toto. That's a good idea. Like, anyway. Yeah, it was just the because Fozzie was the Cowardly Lion, Kermit was the Scarecrow, and Gonzo was the Tin Man, or more accurately, they call him the Tin Thing.
Yeah, I remember
The
that.
Tin
movie.
Thing.
I remember.
Yeah.
This one now.
Yeah. So, it's funny because the Muppet Babies actually did a Wizard of Oz thing, and it was Piggy as Dorothy, and and Rolf was Toto, I think, and then everybody else was basically the same roles. But basically, yeah, it's just kind of funny. But yeah, so. But yeah, no, it's freaking great. Like the. Oh, okay. My bad. Sorry, my YouTube name is so long and scary.
His YouTube name still stands as Hunger's Entertaining Let's Plays.
Yeah, which definitely
No,
is
you
not an
gotta get it
acronym
right.
for anything.
It's Hunger's Entertaining Let's P capital L A's.
Yes.
P-Laves.
Plays. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I did like the way the lowercase L looked. It was for aesthetics. Like, it wasn't a mistake or anything. It was like, I don't like the way lowercase L looks. So it looks too much like I. So
It's I for no reason.
yeah.
And it always bothers me.
Anyway. Did you guys catch the joke with the acronym for the build video? Oh man.
I was trying to figure out what that was. Like hunger builds something or
No,
whatever.
it's hunger completes the interesting builds.
Oh, I see.
Is it bitch backwards?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I
didn't actually realize that.
Yeah, I was like, at the beginning of the video, I'm like, don't think too hard about the name, and then I had an Ekans in the corner. Oh man. But yeah. But yeah, it's just
So like that. So HCTTID.
yeah. Hunger completes the interesting builds. Yeah. It's...
Bitch fell backwards. Holy shit! Oh my god,
yeah.
that's amazing.
Oh man. It's just funny. Like
1975. I don't remember that one all that well.
Oh man. Oh, the very first Muppet movie. Yeah, that one has a lot of stuff that they would never do in a Muppet movie today. Like there's characters smoking and stuff like that. Like it's just Uh,
I have no idea which one he's talking about.
Pretty sure that's the first Muppet movie is the one where the guy is trying to get Kermit to become a mascot for a Frog Lake restaurant chain. Like,
Oh.
yeah, it's like this. The villain's like this Southern cowboy looking guy, and he's like, anyway, it's just.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's it is interesting. Like, there's, the Muppets have done some very interesting movies. Yeah.
A few of them have been alright for me, I guess.
Yeah, like I said, I think Muppets from Space is probably definitely the low point of the Muppet movies. It's just not good.
How ironic that Hunger says that that's not good, yet Hutch presumes to say that's his favorite.
Yeah, well, the reason I don't think it's great is because they try to take away that, like, they basically try to say that Gonzo is an alien from another planet, and that there's all these other creatures that are just like him, and it's like, that completely ruins the whole idea of Gonzo, that he's just weird. You know? Like,
that doesn't make much sense.
yeah, like Gonzo when he originally shows up in the Muppet Show, like his whole thing is that he's always got these really stupid acts that nobody would find entertaining. Like there's like one of them is he's like, I'm going to eat this entire car, you know. You know. So it's just
wait.
Yeah. Know, like, so he's just doing all these weird things, and and that's part of what makes him such a great character, is that he's just weird. Like, there's no, like, he's not part of some alien race or something.
No.
He's just a weirdo. Like in Muppet Babies, they treat that like weirdo is like his actual race. Like, he's like what is he? He's a weirdo. Like, but in like in Muppet Treasure Island, they refer to him as a whatever. He's like, if you want the pig and the frog, you're gonna have to go through me, the bear, and the whatever.
The whatever.
Yeah. It's just,
oh my god.
Just like that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just funny. I think Statler and Waldorf end up being like some of my favorite characters because they're just trolls. They're just hecklers in the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Waldorf, you old fool! We saved the pig and the frog! Too bad it was too late to save the movie! Oh! Yeah. Yeah.
What this here?
Oh, the Constantine, the world's most dangerous frog. I thought that was actually funny. Like,
That's great. I've only seen the trailer for that one. I haven't
Muppets
actually
Most
seen the
Wanted.
movie. Yeah.
Muppets Most Wanted was interesting. It's I wouldn't say it's the greatest Muppet movie ever or anything, and it definitely doesn't hit all in all the same ways that the previous Disney Muppet movie did, but it's still good, I think. And it has a nice little moral message in it for kids, you can't always have everything you want, because, like, it's not, when people don't give you everything you want, it's not because they don't love you, it's because they're trying to do what's best for you, like, because basically, like, the whole premise of the movie is that this evil frog shows up and starts impersonating Kermit, and and then in order to, and like, he's giving the other Muppets everything that they want, and so nobody is suspicious of him because he's being nice to them, you know. But and then like a few of the characters, like Animal and a couple of the other characters, start getting suspicious of him, and it's like Fozzie and Animal and like one other character, the character from the first movie, Walter or whatever his name is, Wilbur. Or, I can't remember what his name is. Anyway. The new character they introduced in the first Disney movie, those three characters get suspicious of the imposter and start trying to vote him out.
No, oh no.
No, it's not Among Us, but it totally is. It totally is.
No Among Us references, please.
Yeah, no, it's so funny though. Probably my favorite scene from that movie is the one with where the Muppets Most Wanted is the one where they're doing the badges, like because like Sam the Eagle, it's like Sam the Eagle is like a law enforcement person in this movie, and like he's teamed up with this guy from Interpol or something, and like there's a scene where they're both like competing to see who has the biggest badge, you know. So they both like one of them pulls out a badge, and then the other one pulls out a bigger badge, and then the first one's like, oh, but that first badge I showed you was only my travel size badge. This is my
my real badge.
Yeah, so they both keep pulling out progressively bigger badges until somebody's got like a freaking huge, bigger than a person one that they have to have delivered. Like.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
It's so funny that scene where they're trying to one up each other, and it's so funny. Like,
oh my god.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my travel size badge. This is my real badge.
So yeah, they're both just sitting there, like trying to show each other progressively bigger badges. It's great. Like that's a great
like,
scene.
A few inches bigger.
Yeah, like at first they're only just like marginally bigger, and then it's like eventually it just starts getting ridiculous, and that's where it's really funny. Like just, but yeah. So that was my favorite part of that one. Because like the thing is, I think everybody knows people that are like that just have to one up you, So
yep.
So seeing that in action was just beautiful. Like, yeah. It's like, oh, my new badge is here from HQ, and like opens up the crate, and it's bigger than he is, It's just,
my god.
It's just it's great. Like that whole scene just But yeah, so but yeah, so anyway, it's just funny. Like the scene in the Russian prison where Kermit escapes is fantastic. Like, I don't know, they did such a good job with that movie. I do think I think the best thing that the original movie did, the original Disney movie did, was they invoked the Muppet Show like super hard. And that was just amazing. Like the way that they did that, where they kidnapped Jack Black and forced him to be a guest, and like.
Oh my god, what?
Oh, you don't remember that? The first Muppets movie that Disney did?
I don't remember seeing it.
Oh, you didn't see it? Okay, well, basically, in that first movie, it focuses around this new character, and he's basically he's been following the Muppets all his life, and wants to join them and all this stuff, and it's just this. But there's a scene in it, like basically the Muppets are trying to save their studio from being bought up and bulldozed by like some rich, business tycoon. And so they decide to hold like a telethon type thing in order to raise the money to buy the old theater that the Muppet Show used to be shot in. And so they're basically like putting on they're going to basically put on the Muppet Show for this telethon, and they get ABC to do to air it, and so they're basically there's a scene where they're all cleaning up the theater, because first they have to get the band back together, because first they have to go around and round up all the Muppets, and they do like a montage scene that's really funny, and they go and collect everybody from whatever they were doing in their retirement or whatever, and so and then they have to fix up the theater, and so the scene where they're fixing up the theater, they're playing that song, "We Built This City,"
Oh my fucking god!
So they play that while they're cleaning the theater and fixing it up, and doing that montage, and then anyway, but then they realize that they need to they promised the network a celebrity guest, and Animal is in this support group for anger management, and Jack Black is in the support group with him. So they go and kidnap Jack Black, and it's great because they have the Swedish chef in a ninja outfit and all this other stuff. And they freaking kidnap Jack Black and force him to be a guest on their Muppet Show telethon. And Jack Black is basically he's tied up and he's he's screaming for help the whole time, and everybody thinks it's all part of the show. So they think they're laughing at it,
I imagine.
It's freaking great. It's just
It sounds ridiculous, but yeah.
they reprised Phenomena for the ending. So Phenomena, do 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 do. Phenomena, do 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 do. Yeah, they did that. That was the ending for the movie. Anyway, it's pretty spectacular because they did the Muppet Show theme as well. And that was amazing, because they started off their little telethon with the Muppet Show theme, and that was very cool, But yeah, it's just it really just resonated with all the nostalgia and everything, and they did such a good job with it. And there were a bunch of other little musical numbers in there too, including some of the more ridiculous ones where everybody just starts singing and dancing. There's actually one where the main human character and his love interest are singing and dancing, and they're doing this whole musical number, and then as soon as they leave, everybody else who was caught up in it, singing and dancing and everything, somebody's okay, they're gone, and they're all ah.
Oh my god. What?
Yeah, it's so good. Like I said, it pokes fun at itself. So even though it's a musical, it's just it really it like I said, it makes fun of itself, which is just amazing. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really nice movie. And it's one of the better Muppet movies, in my opinion. Disney really knocked it out of the park with that one. Like I said, the sequel is kind of mediocre by comparison, but they always are. They actually picked up the sequel right where the first movie left off, and So see you later, Hutch.
Okay, bye.
But yeah, I really because basically they picked up the sequel like right at the end of the first movie, and they started a musical number. It's like, we're getting a sequel, you know. You know? So like it totally breaks the fourth wall and doesn't take itself seriously, which is just great. I love that a lot.
The fourth wall breaks are pretty heavy when it comes to them.
Yeah, and that's fourth wall break humor is just beautiful. I love it. So let's see. Should we go kill the Pumpkinhead? I think we should kill the Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead deserves to die again. But yeah. Oh man. But yeah, it's just you know, like I said, I think the Muppets have some really genuinely nice movies under their belt. I think my favorite scene in Muppet Treasure Island was the roll call scene, where they're calling out the names of all the crew members. That scene is just pure comedy gold, you know. Old Tom, real old Tom, dead Tom. You know? like when they call dead Tom's name, like somebody else holds up a skeleton, and they're like, and they have the skeleton, and they like make the skeleton salute, and then they're like, aye aye. You know? And like there's this, and then like later on in the movie that joke comes back again, because like there's a scene where like the pirates turn against Long John Silver, and he pulls out two pistols and shoots, and then it like cuts away, and then when it comes back, that same pirate who was holding up dead Tom in that scene, he's cradling dead Tom, and he's like dead Tom's dead. Long John shot him.
Oh my god.
And then one of the other pirates points out, he's like, dead Tom's always been dead. That's why he's called Dead Tom. He's like, oh, and he just drops him. You know, but it's just, yeah.
I was like scramble on the floor.
But yeah, it's just, oh man. But yeah, like that, you know, like they really did like with the name jokes, like because like they like when they're calling out, oh my gosh, really? He's dead already?
Yep, I was standing for the thing.
You were standing at the ready. All right, cool.
Yes,
but yeah,
I was glad
like during the roll call scene, they call out this one pirate, like, big fat ugly bug faced baby eating O'Brien, and then and then this beautiful woman steps into frame, and she's like, I. You know? You know? It's just great. Oh man. But yeah. And then after that he's like, Angel Marie, and it's this big fat ugly bug faced guy, and he's like, I.
Oh my fucking god.
And then of course after the roll call scene, you get one of the always entertaining Kermit Gets Angry scenes. He's like, can I ask the officers to meet me in my quarters? You know. And then after they get in there, you know, he turns around. He's like, who hired this crew? It's like, this is undoubtedly the seediest bunch of hoodlums, cutthroats, and scoundrels I've ever seen in my life, so who hired them? And everybody points at Fozzie. And then Fozzie points at his finger. And he's like, your finger hired the crew? And he's like, no, that's silly. The man who lives in my finger hired the crew.
What?
Mr. Bimble. He's like... Oh, and he relied, and then he holds up his finger to his ear, and he's like, oh, and he relied heavily on advice from our cook, Mr. Long John Silver.
My God.
He's like, a cook and a guy who lives in a bear's finger hired the crew? I have serious doubts about this voyage. It's freaking great. It's just like the... Yeah, the... Oh... Man.
But yeah.
Yeah.
By next week, I'll make it so that the boss fight won't be as easy to choose.
Oh no! Don't do that! I like the
Oh,
cheese.
dear.
I love cheese. I put it on everything.
Not the way I choose it the first time, with me clinging to the walls. Using the rain to my advantage.
Spider demon does whatever a spider demon does.
Well, I wasn't clinging to the walls. I was clinging to the audience seats.
I see. Oh man. Walking through the walls, scratching my balls. Oh man. Ha-ha! Oh man.
See, I should finish up this other side too, because this is where the other boss fight I was working on is going to go.
Oh, cool.
I want to have wither skeletons. There's a variation of wither skeletons. If they're holding bows and they shoot, they naturally get flame arrows.
Oh.
So
Ooh.
I was trying to get those up and running because basically they would have both. They would set you on fire and they would have wither effect. They'd be really fucking hard to fight, but I think that's what would make them fun.
Yeah.
And also, you know, I'm gonna try to get as many of the unused mob variations. I'm gonna have as many of them in the arena as possible.
Nice. Yeah, because the pumpkin head thing with like the zombies with the pumpkin for a head, they actually did use those.
They use those around Halloween. I'm specifically talking about the skeletons wielding swords.
Yeah.
They always have bows, like
yeah.
So it does kind of make them feel kind of unique in that regard.
Yeah, yeah. And that is very cool. To the treasury. But yeah. No, I like the boss fight very much. I love that. I love the idea of having the arena as a place where you can spawn unique mobs and kill them.
Yeah. There should be more bosses than just the.
Oh, and he's working.
There's going to be. There's going to be. It's just that's the one I finished. Like this literally took me all week. Like there's like 70. Like right behind this, if I were to show you what's behind here, this entire back wall, behind this upper layer, this is all command blocks. Like. It's like, yeah, there's like 70 some blocks back there. That's like, because it has, because I have to have it set up where, like it has to test for, oh, bless you, cat. My cat just sneezed.
Your
cat sneezed. My God.
But but yeah, like I have to have it where it's like it spawns in each one of these, like each spawn in is like an individual command.
Wow.
Each each one of the armors. Like the armors and the weapons are actually like those are set up as permanent commands. So like they'll always spawn in this area wearing those items. So like I don't even have to worry about like sometimes they'll like have like their fucking like they'll be missing like an armor piece or something.
Yeah.
It's just a guarantee they'll always have it.
Nice.
I'm trying to think. But yeah, like the lights going out and everything I thought was a nice little bit of theatrics.
Yeah, no, it was nice.
But
I mean, it does kind of play havoc with the rest of the realm, but yeah.
I think what really took the longest though was trying to get separate tables for the hard mode fight.
Oh yeah.
Because I basically had to make it where
there's a separate chest that shows up.
Well, yeah, but the separate chest, the way it shows up is when you're fighting the boss. Like the first one, it just checks to see if the boss is dead or not.
Yeah.
The second one, if you have hard mode enabled, it actually spawns in a bat. Like it spawns in a bat in the realm with a special name that if you beat the boss, or like if the hard mode switch is still enabled when the boss is killed, the bat will also die.
Oh.
And if the bat dies, that means that the second chest pops up.
Huh.
Oh, interesting.
That's really interesting. Yeah. Like, I had no idea that was going on in the back end.
Yeah. So like, if you hear like a squeak when you turn on the switch, that's why.
Huh.
Because it actually spawns in a bat to yeah.
Because it's Batman.
Well,
Yeah.
I had to think of some interesting workarounds, and I wanted to make sure that whatever I had didn't drop any loot.
Huh.
And I tried it with the armor stands, but the armor stand wasn't working properly, so I was like, fuck it, let's just try a bat. It works the same.
Yeah. That's just funny.
But yeah. Like...
Huh. Oh man, that's so cool though that you can set up those boss fights like that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, like now that I know how to do that, I can probably even streamline the process and make better ones later on. But
Yeah.
this is, you know,
This
this is practice.
yeah, it's a test run practice sort of a thing. I get that, but I still think it's very cool. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing like what kind of other little events and whatnot that you create. You know.
Yeah.
I still think it would be fun to have a button that spawns a whole bunch of bees. Like,
oh, God.
There should be like a bee
but
boss.
I would do the bees, but it's just there's entities and it's like
yeah, no, like basic, like it wouldn't have to be like 100 of them or anything. Just like, you know, click a button to spawn 10 bees, you know, and then like the mobs would yeah, and then you know, like basically the idea would be that the mobs would end up fighting them and you know, so be like zombies versus bees or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway. It's just a thought. But yeah. Oh man. But yeah, thinking of going ahead and heading out for the night.
there's folks.
Yeah. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I think I enjoyed the talking more than the gaming. This one. But
Yeah.
so yeah, we'll be back again next week. You know, which I did enjoy the boss fight a lot. No, don't get me wrong. But I thought we had some very cool conversation as well. Anyway, want to thank everybody so much for stopping by. Thanks again to everybody who participated. Do appreciate it. We'll be back again next week, so do look forward to that. And of course, as always, I hope everybody has a great day. Bye-bye.